Hello you guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Veronica and I'm with That Because She Plans, and this video is in participation of a collab with a handful of the PR reps from the Rosey Life Planner. It is a shop based out of Finland. If you're not familiar with her shop, please go check it out. We have agreed to do a video using our March kits. There are a few different packages that you can choose from. I subscribe to the Deluxe Supreme Kit. If you want to see what all was included in that, please see the video prior to this. And I am going to go ahead and get started. What you see on the left side of my leather planner cover is all Rosey Life Planner with the exception of the Idaho sticker, of course. And I'm going to set up March. I'm taking off the February things, putting in a new cover with one of the vellums. The Deluxe kit offers some really great vellums, always so pretty and so hard to choose which one to be my cover, but I'm switching out the journaling cards. And what I do, you guys, is I am in an A5 flow planner from the Rosey Life Planner shop. And so I just need to take one of the vellums and cut it in half, and then I can do the front and the back cover. I don't typically wrap it around one because it would be too short, but mostly because I do want the spine to be visible. The spine obviously says 2026 and the Rosey Life Planner on it, and so I want that to show, and so that's what I do. And again, I just typically need to cut them in half, and then I'm good to go ahead and get them put down. I just have a white piece of paper that I used glue dots, just like I am here, to put down so that you could see all of the color come through at its fullest potential on the vellums. I absolutely love this vellum. I love the pinks and the newspaper articles or magazine or whatever that is. I love the look of that, and so that's the one that I went with. And then I just removed the glue dots from the previous month, and then I saved those so that I can use them at another time if I wish to. These little glue dots I have found are the best way to put in some things when you're trying to find a way that you can still move it around or not bulk up your planner so much. But see how pretty that came out. I really do love that. And then I'm just putting it back in my leather cover. And this bow charm was in our subscription kit this month. And I wanted to try to use it, but I didn't love that. So I take it off, and I will figure out a way to use that this month. But I think it's so pretty. And we're going to go ahead and get started in decorating my monthly first. My monthly I do use very functionally. If you follow me, you know this, but if you're new here, I'll just share that I do not throw out any of my planners at any time. Mine are very much in the sense of a catch-all planner. I do like to keep them so that I can reference at a later time if necessary. I journal in mine. I memory plan with photos and different things, and then I use it very functionally. So again, I don't do away with them. So we do get multiple rolls of washi in the subscription kit that I participate in, and I don't always use the washi rolls very much. I do if they're the lace ones. I love those. And I love that about Linda. She does always include some size and color of lace washi, and I love it so much. But typically I just use what I'm doing right here, is using the washi strips that are on the sticker pages. I don't know why, that's just typically what I do, but I have recently started sharing some washi with a friend And so I love that I can, share what I get, because I could never use all of the washi and things that I have. So I do, like I mentioned, use this planner functionally. So even though I love to decorate it, and I love to use all the stickers and all the things, so I can fill it up pretty quickly. I do need space to be able to put in my appointments or the things that I need to remember at a later time. And so all of this, again, comes from one of the sticker pages. If you are familiar with the Rosey Life Planner, or if you don't feel like you want to subscribe to a monthly kit, that's okay. What she does every month is put the kits up when they're before the month, and she will give you the opportunity to subscribe. And then after the subscription closes and the kits are released, she does put any of the extras online and available for sale. So you can pick up sticker pages, a la carte, vellums, the other little accessory type things that we get. If there's extras, she'll put them up for sale and you can grab those. And if you want to do that, like I mentioned earlier, I am a PR rep for her shop. You can use my code Veronica15, and that will help you save a little bit. The shop is based out of Finland, and I have subscribed to her kits or purchase from her shop since 2023, towards the end of 2023. And I love everything that I get from her. I've participated in 2 advent calendars with her, and you won't regret it. Quality is great. The aesthetic is just right up my alley, and I just love it. But I did just white out all of the percentages. So these are monthly. For the monthly section, they are the tracker pages, and I do use them. It's actually kind of crazy how much I can fill these up, and this is the perfect planner for me. A few little suggestions that I have that I'd like to see different. But I'm one person out of a bunch, out of many. So I do enjoy this planner very much. I do feel like it meets all of my needs. And I hope that when next year rolls around, it's her first year with it. So I really hope that it doesn't change too much, because I am really enjoying it. I think the biggest suggestion that I would have is to have 2 separate books, one for the first half of the year and one for the second half, because this one is very, very thick. And I normally, in a yearly planner, can only get 6 months into it, and then I have to move on to another. But that's because I do tip things in. I do add all those photos and all the things. So this little March sticker that I'm fussy cutting here is not from her shop, but it is part of my monthly routine for tracking, and it's a system that I put into place at the end of last year for the beginning of this year, where I was going to try and do a very low spend this year. I've not done a great job with that, but better late than never, right? So I want to keep doing it. I've had a lot of fun, at least, coloring them in. And so what I do is I have a no spend, a low spend, and a big spend. And I will choose 3 different colors and create a little key so that I can mark those. And so that's what I'm setting up, in addition to just adding a few more little decorative pieces here. But these little bullet points, I can't think what they're called, but these little bullet points that I'm putting here is there's 4 weeks in the month of March. So I have 4 kits that I will track there. And then the ones I'm putting down now are where my key will go for the low spend, no spend, low spend, and big spend. And then the next 2 are for my YouTube and Instagram. And by the way, if you do enjoy this content, if you'd like to see more videos, I would ask that you hit like and subscribe if you would like to. But anyway, that's where I track where I start and where I end each month. I will be honest, I just do these videos because I enjoy the planning and sharing what I do. Not really because I'm trying to build a large following, but if you do enjoy it, I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you commenting and interacting with me on here as well. Thank you so much. And again, if you're new, welcome. And I hope we have the opportunity to interact with each other. And this left-hand side, where I just put those florals, is where I track my shopping. So if I place an order, I mark it there so that I remember to come back and mark it received, especially during like Black Friday, because those orders take so long to arrive. Sometimes I forget what I got, which sounds really awful, but it's good to just kind of track it, I've learned. And then this page right here is where the month starts. So you have kind of a blank page, and then you have this one. And this is another tracking page, or I guess you could use it for many different things. But this page right here has the days of the month as well as the first letter of the week. And so what I use it for is appointments. I track all my appointments here. And so like doctors, nails, wax, whatever, I put them here. But also I track any appointments of my husband's, or especially like my mom. We've in the last few years have had some health concerns and issues with her, and especially at the beginning of this year. So I like to track it and write it in so that if I have to reference it at a later time, I can. I know exactly where to go look for who she saw or what she did, because she does have a lot of appointments in these days. So it's a great page. And then I always start the month, or at least in this planner, I've started the month with the calendar vellum. And how I'm attaching this one to the blank page is I am just literally using the glue dots. I have stopped tipping it in there because I only wanted to pin what I absolutely have to. And here, since there's a blank page, I can use it as the white page behind to be able to show the vellum better. And so I'm just using the glue dots, and that works really well, I've found. And they're not bulky or anything, which is great. And then just kind of showing and looking through, I don't know if I mentioned, but on this tracker page on the right-hand side where I just put the marker down, that's where I put movies or TV. I like to track the movies for when my mom comes to visit. We have something to watch that I know she'll enjoy. And then this is where I selected my colors for the no spend, low spend, and big spend. And I'm going to do one last thing here, and I have another blank page where I want to go ahead and add a dashboard sticker that was included in the kit. And so I'm just adding that. And it worked out really nicely because it matched very well with my previous week's kit, which was from Pretty Pink Co. But anyway, so I'm putting something really pretty on that page, and I didn't do a good job of lining it up. So I did take a little piece of that newspaper looking washi and just put it at the very edge there, and you can't even tell. Or at least I don't feel like you can. And so that's what I do there. Sometimes those challenge me a little bit in getting them in, but it's fine. I think it came out pretty good. And then, now here's all my month ready to go. Now what I'm doing is pulling out my script stickers. I have scripts for all of my trackers, and for my weeklies. So there is Kit Tracker, movies or TV, and then shopping. And then the other one on the right where I didn't put anything, that's where I'm putting my subscriptions. So I know where my subscriptions are currently. And then I'm counting out what's next before we get to the dailies. And there are a few extra pages. that I will figure out what to do with on this month. I don't mind having the extra pages because I can do other things in them, create other spreads. But anyway, I was just checking that out. And so this is my finished month in the A5 planner or flow planner. And here I'm just starting to put in some of my plans already. I will come back after the video and fill in the rest, as I am trying to keep some of it off line. But these pages get pretty full by the end of the month. And yeah. I hope that you enjoy this content and that you enjoy this video. So here's a quick little flip. Thank you for watching.